Hi, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alicia and thank you so much for being here today. In today's reading vlog, I am reading The Perfect Son by Freida McFadden. I am trying to get through all of her books. I've read 4 or 5 of them now, but she cranks these books out like fast fashion. I mean, I feel like every 6 months or so, she's coming out with another book. This one came out in October of 2019, so it's a little bit older. It has over 211,000 ratings between Amazon and Goodreads, and it has between a 4.2 and a 4.4 star. So seems like it's gonna be good. It's also kind of long. It's just under 400 pages. That's lengthy for a thriller. It's 373 pages. It's marketed as either a crime fiction or a domestic thriller or a psychological thriller. I would say it's probably more domestic because it's between a mother and her son. So this mother, her name is Erica, she gets a knock at her front door at her house. She opens the door and there's 2 detectives standing there saying that they want to speak to her son. She has a son named Liam who has apparently a dark and disturbing past that Erica doesn't want to come to light. She doesn't want anyone to know about that. And the detectives are there to talk to him because a girl has gone missing in their neighborhood. Also, Liam is 16. This girl, I guess, is a teenager also. She's gone missing and they're suspecting the worst. They think that this girl has been murdered and they think Liam might have had something to do with it. And according to some of the Amazon Goodreads, I guess they were boyfriend and girlfriend, and Liam was the last one to see her alive. So they want to talk to him, but Erica knows that her eldest son, I guess she has other kids, but I guess she knows that her oldest son has some sort of deep, dark, disturbing past, and she doesn't want that getting out. So it's more of a question of how far would you go to protect your son? So we'll see. I love Freida McFadden books. There's always so many twists and turns and just you never saw it coming. So let's just get into it. Also, happy April 2024. That is when I am reading this book. I'm just sitting here at the table with my clementines and some yogurt and some flavored water, but I can't wait to get into this book. Also, it's free on Kindle Unlimited if you're in the United States. Okay, like typical Freida books, we have just jumped right in. So the prologue is a police transcript between the police and a character. I don't want to say who it is. And the character just keeps saying, am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? And they just keep saying, why would you ask that? Why do you think that? You're actually not under arrest at this time, but what's the deal? And this person says, well, because y'all found a dead body. And they said, yes. Would you like to tell us anything about this dead body? And the person says, look, I did it, okay? I stabbed him and I would do it again. And then it goes into chapter 1 and it says about 1 week earlier. So I guess we're about to have almost 400 pages that take place in a week. So 1 week earlier before the prologue starts. All right, y'all, let's see. Oh my gosh. It starts with the mom, Erica or Mrs. Cass, I don't know, whatever you want to call her. It starts with Erica thinking about when people have multiple children, they never tell you who their favorite is. They refuse to even think about who their favorite is. They will say, oh yeah, so-and-so has a great heart, but so-and-so is really smart. They don't actually tell you which kid they like more. And then Erica's thinking, but if you ask me, I am lying through my teeth. I am in my kitchen right now because I'm making lunch and then, oh, did it just go off? I'm also steaming some water in my kettle to make some hot tea. So the first chapter, I guess Freida McFadden, she's setting up the scene. We haven't met the dad yet, the husband. His name is Jason. He's out on a run. It's a school week. And Erica, the mother, is in the kitchen cooking some eggs for her 2 kids. She has a 14-year-old daughter named Hannah and a 16-year-old son named Liam. And when it was talking about how she's lying through her teeth about loving both of her kids, I just kind of assumed from reading the synopsis that she wasn't gonna like Liam because of his past, whatever it is, his dark past. Well, no, she doesn't like Hannah. She cannot stand her daughter Hannah. Hannah's pretty awful though. I know she's 14, teenage angst, the dramatics, the theatrics, you know. But Hannah's really annoying and she's really mean. She's not a kind person. But then Liam, y'all, Liam is just a little sweetie. He just turned 16. He got his permit at the DMV. He's learning how to drive and he's just a little angel, and he's on the debate team and he has a debate after school. So he's dressed up right now. He's got his cute little polo shirt on tucked into his khakis, and his mom's just swooning over him. You know, this is her first child, her first son, and she loves him. And then she even says, he's my favorite, even knowing what he's capable of. And I will protect him with every fiber of my being. I love these short chapters. I think that's also why you can fly through a Frida McFadden book, because you just keep thinking, oh, I'll just read one more chapter. And then they're all so short, and then you just keep reading. So Hannah's insufferable. So I don't like her, which I'm sure is the point. Her mom doesn't even like her. We met the dad, we met Jason. He seems really nice, seems like an okay guy. I guess he and Erica have been married for 20 years. Erica is driving the kids to school, to high school, and I guess they're arguing over what's playing on the radio. Justin Bieber is playing on the radio, and Hannah loves it because she loves her some Bieber. And Liam just says, please turn it to anything else. I know you're not listening to Justin because you like his singing. And Hannah says, what did she say? She said something like, yeah, so he's hot, but he also has great vocal range. It's not like you're dating Olivia for her intelligence. And the mom just says, oh, who is Olivia? And Liam just keeps saying, no one, she's no one. And Hannah is just egging him on and saying, oh, he's so into her. You should see the way he looks at her. He's so in love with her. And he's denying everything. And they actually haven't used the term boyfriend, girlfriend. But he's just denying anything, that he has any sort of crush on this Olivia character. And then the mom thinks, yeah, I'm definitely going to his debate after school, not only to see my son be in debate, but I also need to meet Olivia. And then she says, I've got to figure out who she is, and I've got to keep something terrible from happening to her. What is the mystery behind Liam? Because right now, he is just a perfect little angel. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I keep going back and forth between the dining room and the kitchen because I'm making lunch right now. Okay, Liam, do y'all want to know what he did when he was 5 years old? If you don't, just skip ahead. But I don't know if he has a ton of disturbing things that have happened to him in the past, but there was an incident when he was 5 years old. So this is on the police transcript. The police are interviewing a woman who was the principal of an elementary school that Liam attended when he was 5 and was in kindergarten. So this was 11 years ago. And I don't know how the police have found this principal. I don't know how I guess they know what happened because I guess Liam kind of has a record, but they're talking to her and asking her questions, and they're saying, do you really remember a random student from 11 years ago? And the fact that he was in kindergarten and only attended for 4 months because he got expelled. And the principal just keeps saying, it was such a bizarre incident. Of course I remember. I will never forget this. So Liam and this girl, who I guess was infatuated with him and would follow him around. And this is according to the teacher. So the principal is just saying, this is what the teacher told me. This is what happened. So some little girl was infatuated with Liam, would follow him around. And then Liam said, let's play janitor. Let's pretend we're janitors. And the little girl said, okay. So they snuck out while they were at recess and went into the janitor's closet. In that closet, they found a roll of duct tape. Liam convinced the girl that he needed to bind her up. So he tied her wrists together with the duct tape, and then he put duct tape over her mouth. And then we don't know what happened after that. Liam went back to class. The girl was missing for a couple of hours. Someone found her in the janitor's closet on the floor. The girl wouldn't speak for days about what happened. And even now, 11 years later, that girl will not say what happened in that janitor's closet. And I guess Liam was in the principal's office and he was crying and saying that they were just playing a game and that she was into it. And the principal was telling the police, I just didn't believe him. I know he was 5 years old and I know he was bawling his eyes out, but I did not believe him. Everything seemed to be fake. It's like his tears were fake, even though you can't really fake crying. But she's just saying, it's as if his tears were fake, his apology was fake. he was just sorry that we found the girl. And so she said we had no choice but to expel him because obviously they had to call that girl's mother and they were in hysterics, and then they still didn't get the full story. Like, what else did he do to her? Oh my gosh, he was 5. So now he's 16. I don't know if he's done anything else. He probably has, if his mom is thinking, I need to meet Olivia and warn her. So, oh my gosh, this kid. We just met Olivia. Okay, I don't think anything's going on between Olivia and Liam. They have a math class together. We got a chapter in Olivia's POV, so that was really cool. They have class together. She's very smart. She's very bright. She seems very ahead for her age, very mature. She's worried about getting into college and, making great grades. Well, ever since the first day of school, which I don't know when that was, I don't know where we are in the school year, but ever since the first day of school, when Liam sat down in front of her, she has been head over heels for him, just so infatuated with him and can't do anything but think about him. So in math class for that 40 minutes a day, she's just staring at him at the back of his head. And then when she goes home and she needs to do math homework or study for math, she can't. All she thinks about is him. So she is normally really good at math and gets A's, if not A pluses, is what it said. But she just had a test and made a 72. And she even said she'll be lucky if she even passes this math class with a C. And Liam, on the other hand, got a 98 on the last test. So he is having no issues studying. But it seems like, I guess, according to Hannah, Liam is super in love with Olivia. But in Olivia's POV, Olivia seems super in love with Liam, but they've never hung out outside of school. I don't even know if Liam has a phone. Hannah has a phone, so Liam probably has a cell phone, but it seems like they don't text, they don't talk, they don't do anything. And so Olivia just says, oh, you're dressed up today. And Liam says, oh yeah, we have a debate after school. And she says, what is debate anyways? I mean, what do you do? And he just says, oh, you basically just argue. It's really fun. You should come. And she is just smitten. And he says, I mean, if you're busy, you don't have to. But if you want to, I'd love for you to come. And she's thinking, oh my gosh, we've never done anything after school. Like, he's never invited me anywhere. I'm definitely going to go to this debate. So, I don't know. They don't seem to be boyfriend and girlfriend. It's very they're just classmates right now. It's so dramatic right now. And I want to know why. Every chapter, I just read a couple, every chapter from Erica's point of view, the mother, she just keeps saying, oh, but you don't know. You don't know about Liam's past. You don't know how Liam is. You don't know what could happen. Because you don't know. No, I don't know. So stop bringing it up. Like, it's getting annoying. It's not enticing me. I don't know, like, there's this dark cloud looming over Erica because of her son and because girls are interested in her son. Apparently Liam is extremely handsome and Erica's hanging out with another mom. Everyone seems to be a stay-at-home mom. I think they live in New York. Her and her husband used to live in Manhattan. And okay, I have 2 cats, but I'm actually allergic to cats. Oh my gosh, I'm getting itchy. But anyways, so what was I saying? Oh, Erica and Jason, they used to live in Manhattan, and then she got pregnant with Liam, and then they moved to, she said, the island. They live in Nassau County. And so I was looking up Nassau because I don't know anything about New York's geography. And she just keeps calling it the island. They live on the island, but I guess they live in Nassau County. And then her mom lives in New Jersey. But she's a stay-at-home mom. She used to be a journalist and work for the paper. And then Liam came along. And then she was going to start working at the paper again whenever Liam started school. But then Hannah came along. And so now she hasn't gone back. She kind of freelances. She writes for something called the Nassau Nutshell. And so some hard-hitting journalism over here. She just sent in an article about, I don't know, all of these ingredients. I guess there weren't a lot of 3 different dinners that you could make in under 20 minutes. So, but then she said what they paid her wouldn't even pay for those groceries to make those 3 dinners. But she's having coffee right now with another mom who also has 2 kids that are about Liam's age and Hannah's age. And her son and Liam used to get along, used to hang out, be inseparable. and now they don't. And so that keeps looming in the back of Erica's head. You know, why doesn't Liam hang out with Tyler anymore? What happened? And then I guess Jessica's got a younger daughter named Emma, and Emma and Hannah don't like each other. Or Hannah really dislikes Emma. I'm not really sure Emma's take on that, but I don't know. Like, it's what is it? What is so dark about Liam? I mean, it's every chapter, and it's brought up multiple times in every chapter. I want to know. There are 2 Olivias, and I don't know if that matters or not. So Liam's on the debate team, and there's a girl named Olivia Reynolds on the debate team. But then there's Olivia, his classmate in math, that is obsessed with him, and she's in the audience watching Liam talk to Olivia Reynolds on the stage and just talk to, everybody on the debate team. So they have debate, they win because Liam apparently is great. And Olivia, classmate Olivia, point of view Olivia, she's sitting in the audience with her friend Madison, and Madison is staring at Liam, and she doesn't like him. She just keeps saying, I feel like he's really phony. It's like he's a paid actor. Everything he says, it sounds rehearsed. Which is kind of what Liam's mom was saying at the very beginning of the book, that he keeps his composure, he never loses his cool, and he always thinks before he speaks. Well, then Madison's boyfriend Aiden, who's on the football team, he shows up after practice at the end of the debate, and Madison says, hey, Aiden, don't you think Olivia should go talk to Liam now that the debate is over? Because Olivia is so afraid to go approach him because Liam's just talking to everybody. I mean, they won. So he's talking to all of the debate team. His mom's there. Liam's talking to Erica, and Aiden just looks over at Liam and then back at Olivia and says, no, I don't think you should go talk to him. That guy is a-hole. I don't want to cuss on the internet. That guy's an a-hole. And Olivia just says, oh my gosh, why? He's so nice. And he said, he just is. And Aiden didn't give any reason why. He just said, I gotta go. Do y'all want to ride home? And then Aiden and Madison leave. So Olivia's just standing there. And so Madison, her best friend, doesn't like Liam. And she doesn't even know him. But she thinks he's fake. He's a phony. Everything's rehearsed. And then Aiden also doesn't like him. He says he's an a-hole, even though he has given no reason as to why. So Olivia approaches Liam, and Liam is just so excited to see her. His eyes light up. His eyes even lit up when he was on stage and looked into the audience and saw her. And then Liam invites Olivia out tomorrow. He said that he and the guys from the track team, because Liam's in track and debate, the guys from the track team are all going to go to Charlie's Diner. That's the name of it. It's called Charlie's. They're all going to go to Charlie's Diner and get something to drink and something to eat. And he invites Olivia, and Olivia is so excited, and she's thinking in her inner monologue, I've never had a boyfriend, I've never been kissed, I think Liam's into me. It's not really a date because it's, going to be a group, but I can't wait. I have a date with Liam tomorrow. She's so excited. So I don't know. Right now, Liam is still a little cutie, and we have 2 Olivias, so I don't know if that matters. And then we've got Madison and Aiden who don't like Liam for some reason. She's doing it again. Erica is doing it again. She is thinking about something that happened 3 years ago. That was a mess, and I don't ever want to think about it again. When I remember what Liam did, ... What did he do? What did he do? Okay, so something happened. Erica, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil any of this for y'all, but I'll just say Erica, Liam's mom, she has mixed up the Olivias. I just want to fill y'all in every time Erica brings up Liam's past and then does not tell the reader about his past. I think it's happened at least 15 times, but it's happening again. Erica is having a conversation with her daughter Hannah. Hannah is frustrated because Erica's not listening to her because Erica's doing the dishes. And she's like, no, honey, I swear I'm listening. And Hannah says, okay, fine, tell me something. And Erica just says, I know you're not turning in your American history homework, because Erica talked to the history teacher at debate, because the history teacher is also the debate teacher. And Hannah just gets so flustered, and she's like, you just want me to be like Liam because he's so perfect. And then Erica starts thinking, I don't know if Hannah's being sarcastic or not. Most of the worst stuff with Liam happened when he was much younger. I would imagine Hannah was too young to even remember what he did. What did he do? We know as the reader that Liam had that incident with that girl in kindergarten. So we know something happened with Liam when he was 5. I guess something else happened when he was 7. We don't know what though. And then a few chapters ago, something happened 3 years ago, which Liam is 16 now, so something must have happened when he was 13. Remember when Erica was having coffee with Jessica, and I said Jessica's got 2 kids that are about Erica's age. So Jessica has a son named Tyler, and I guess he's 16 as well, and Tyler and Liam used to hang out all the time. Well, now Olivia is waiting outside the school for Liam to show up so they can go to Charlie's Diner together with the whole track team. And Madison, her friend, is standing there with her, and Madison's the one that doesn't like Liam because he's fake, phony, rehearsed. And Madison just keeps saying, oh my gosh, like, I don't want you going out with Liam. He is awful. And Olivia just keeps saying, why? What is the deal? Like, you're dating Aiden, and Aiden is terrible, and he's flunking out of school, and he bullies underclassmen. What is wrong with Liam? What is so awful about Liam? And Madison brings up Tyler, and she says, well, Tyler and Liam used to hang out all the time, and now they don't, because Tyler is afraid of Liam. And Olivia's just rolling her eyes, because once again, even as the reader, I want to know what Liam has done, but that's 2 people now that have told Olivia, you don't need to date him, you don't need to like him. You know, Madison and Aiden don't like him, and they keep telling her this, and Olivia's rolling her eyes like, what is the deal? And now all Madison can say is Tyler's afraid of him. And so Olivia's just thinking, oh my God, like, this is so stupid. Like, you're dating Aiden and he's not great. Let me have my crush on Liam. And Madison just gets mad at her and says, fine, whatever. If you want to date a psychopath, be my guest. And then Madison storms off. But I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat as Olivia. I mean, what is the big deal? I mean, as the reader, we know it's something devious and dark, but what is it? Okay, I'm about to stop reading for today, or at least this afternoon, because I've got some things I need to do, but I'm 22% in. I'm on page 83, and they're all at the diner, the track team, Olivia, you know, it's so cute. They're splitting a vanilla milkshake. It is precious. They have 2 straws. She wishes it was 1. They're secretly holding hands under the table. Well, Tyler is there, the one that used to be friends with Liam, and now he says Liam is crazy. He's a psychopath, and he's scared of him. Well, Tyler gets up to go to the bathroom or restroom, and he jostles, I guess he like grabs Liam's shoulder and kind of shakes him. You know when dudes walk by each other and they kind of hit each other? Well, Tyler does it very aggressively, and it's sort of, you know, it irks Liam, and everyone sees it, and they're like, oh, that was awkward. Like, that was hard. He did that very hard. Well, then Tyler comes back from the restroom, and Liam sticks his leg out, and Tyler's not paying attention and just walking back to the booth, and he trips and falls. And it's embarrassing. And then he gets into Liam's face and just starts calling Liam a psychopath out loud, just saying, you're crazy, and there's a reason why we're not friends anymore. And Liam says, yeah, with a question mark. Well, if I am a psychopath, maybe you should be careful, because I know pretty much everything there is to know about your family. I know where your mom goes to yoga class. I know your dad parks his car outside the garage at night. And I know what window is your sister's bedroom. And then he says, also, you've got a new cat, don't you? And then the color in his face just drains. So Liam knows a lot. Why? How? Is Liam a stalker? I'm sitting in my car waiting for it to warm up. Liam is out, you know, he's at the diner, and what's her name? Who's the girl? Olivia. Olivia went home, her mom picked her up, and so now everyone is back at Liam's house. Erica's there, Jason the husband, Hannah the sister, Liam's not there. So they're all making dinner, getting ready to eat dinner, and Erica just says, where's Liam? Hannah, where's your brother? And she says, he's not here, he's probably still at track practice. And Erica just starts freaking out. Liam's not home, it's after dark. And what if he's with a girl? Why though? Why are you so afraid for him to be with girls? So then Liam walks in the door, and he's like, yeah, Mom, I was at the diner with everybody from track. And she says, oh, that's cool. Was it just the guys, or were there any girls there? And he just says, just the guys. So he lies to his mom. And then the dad goes, ha ha ha, I bet even if there were girls, he wouldn't tell you. And Erica starts thinking internally, oh my gosh, and that's exactly the problem. If there were girls there, he probably wouldn't tell me, and I really need to know. But need to know what, like, why? And then what's her name? Olivia gets home. Her mom picks her up from the diner. She gets home. Tyler is waiting on Olivia's porch. And Tyler says, I need to talk to you. We need to talk right now. He says, Mrs. Mercer, can I talk to Olivia alone? So the mom goes inside, and Tyler's telling Olivia, you can't see him. You can't see Liam. And Olivia just says, I'm not taking advice from anyone, especially you. You of all people. Olivia just keeps saying, no, go away, go home. I'm not listening to you. Liam's a nice guy. He's nicer than you. And then, oh, there's somebody out here. And then Tyler grabs her arm to the point that she says she knows she's gonna have bruises. He grabs her arm and says, you need to listen to me. Liam is dangerous. And she says, let go of me or I'll scream. So he lets go of her. But okay, it's getting intense, but for what though? Like, what is wrong with Liam? I'm in the parking garage of York Mart right now, and it is so busy, but just one more chapter, right? That's what I always tell myself whenever I park somewhere. But Erica's having, oh my gosh, somebody's sleeping and they're probably staring at me. Erica's having a conversation with her husband. They're in bed and they're watching TV, and he's just saying, now that the kids are older, you can commute back into the city if you want to go back to your other job, because her boss at the current place, at the Nassau Nutshell, has called her, and it's 9:30 at night, and he's asking about some article about a pie eating contest that's due tomorrow morning. Whatever. So Erica's just thinking, you're not always around though. I mean, you work far away. It's, I guess, an hour or so commute each way. He's always out of town for work. And she just says, you're not here most of the time. And so when something does happen with the kids, I need to be here. So I need to keep doing this little freelancing thing. And in her inner monologue, she just says, he has no clue what our son is capable of. What is he capable of? Liam goes to Olivia's house the same night as the diner. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and she can't sleep because she's just thinking about Liam. And she hears something tapping at her window, and it's pebbles being thrown at her window. She opens the window, and it's Liam, and he says, can you come down? Oh my gosh, that lady is staring at me. And that's all I want to say. But Liam is so creepy sometimes. How does he know where she lives? And how did he know which window was her bedroom window? All right, I'm back from grocery shopping, and I'm still in the parking garage, and it is still so busy, and people are driving by. Oh my gosh, there's someone backing in right in front of me. Oh, they're gonna park right next to me. That's beautiful. So oh my gosh. Anyways, y'all, front page news. A student disappeared from her bedroom last night. Nobody has any idea where she is. There's police all over the high school right now. I swear I'm gonna leave this parking garage at some point, but just one more chapter, right? So the mom knows that Liam snuck out last night because she woke up in the middle of the night, she had a nightmare, and then she goes to check on the kids and realizes Liam is not in his room, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And she's screaming at the husband, where is he? He's not here. She calls Liam. He answers the phone. She says, you need to come home right now. And he just said that he couldn't sleep. He was taking a walk around the block. And she said, you need to come home. And he said, right now? Yes, right now. It's 2 in the morning. So then you get to school the next day. Oh my gosh, somebody else is leaving the parking garage. So school happens the next day. There's police everywhere. And Erica is telling the kids, Hannah and Liam, y'all don't have to go to school today. Y'all can stay home. And Hannah just says, I have a math test. I have to go. And Liam he was so peppy that morning, which is also what Erica was noticing, that Liam was he was so happy, and he was singing a Maroon 5 song in the car, and that's very unlike him because only Hannah sings. And then all of a sudden it comes out that this girl is missing, Olivia Mercer, and Erica is just thinking the worst. And then she also thought, oh my God, did I get the wrong Olivia? Yeah, girl, you did. You got the wrong Olivia. So now there's another police transcript. It's kind of every couple of chapters there's a transcript. And I forgot at the beginning of this video that the prologue took place, 1 week after the incident happened. And then when chapter 1 started, it said 1 week earlier. So I forgot we're just following the day-to-day for just a week. So anyways, we're reading a police transcript, and it's Liam's second grade teacher from when he was 7 years old. The teacher called the police and wanted to come in and tell the police something. So anyways, the second grade teacher just says that Liam used to say some disturbing things at the age of 7 years old. And the police say, well, like what? And she said, well, that's why I called y'all. I wanted y'all to know that we were doing a unit about families and marriage and all that. And Liam raised his hand and said that he couldn't wait to get married. And the police says, well, that doesn't sound bad, the detective. And she says, well, he couldn't wait to get married so that he could stuff his wife deep in a hole and never let her out. Psychopath. Okay, I'm back home, back in my parking structure, still reading in my car. Why is it so comfortable to read in your car? There have been a couple of reveals. Oh, I want to tell y'all so bad. I can't though. Erica figured something out, and it seems to point the finger at Liam being the reason Olivia's missing, but Erica is keeping that hush hush for now. I mean, she told Jason, but Jason just doesn't think anything is wrong with his son. Even after all of these incidences that have happened throughout the years, he's just telling her, Liam would never do this. This girl, Olivia, will turn up in a couple of days. So something happened there. And now Erica has just gotten home and another bomb has just been dropped. And it kind of made me giggle. Oh my gosh. I'm on page 143. I'm at 38%. And I know I'm gonna get to a point where I can't really update y'all anymore, which is why I love updating y'all so much in the beginning, because usually once I hit the 50 to 60% mark, I can only update you here and there a couple more times until the book ends. We just got a scene with Olivia, and she's trapped in a hole somewhere. There's dirt, her ankle's broken. That was such a hard scene to read. Sorry if I'm whispering, my husband is asleep. Hi, hello, it is the next day. Okay, so I'm 41% in, and the detectives have shown up at the house to question Liam, and they're sitting on the couch because, you know, Liam's 16, so his parents are there while the detectives, there's two of them, while the detectives are questioning him. Liam is just denying everything, saying he has no idea where Olivia is. He doesn't even know her that well. They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. He just has math class with her. You know, they're bringing up the diner. He said, oh yeah, but it was just a group of us. It wasn't a date. And the detectives say, okay, fine. Well, I guess we'll get out of here. So they get up to leave. And then I guess this is a tactic that they use because obviously Liam feels better that they're leaving. And then the female detective turns around and says, oh, by the way, ... I don't want to tell y'all, but she presents some potential information / evidence of Liam actually seeing Olivia right before she went missing. And Liam's eyes go wide, and the detective looks at him and says, so you want to revise your story? And then Liam, he starts to talk, and then Jason, the dad, pops up and he says, no more questions until we get an attorney. I'm getting an attorney right now. Y'all are not allowed to talk to my 16-year-old minor child until we have our lawyer present. And the detectives just say, okay, as you wish, and then they leave. And then Erica is sitting back, the mom, and she's thinking, why did Jason do that? I wanted the detectives to keep questioning him because I thought he was gonna come out and tell the truth. I'm 45% into the book, and I just have to say, for anyone that has trigger warnings against animal abuse, which I do, it's a huge trigger warning for me. So I'm just gonna tell y'all, at the 45% mark, you do learn that when Liam was 7 years old, he really wanted a hamster. And so his mom got him one. And then he claims after a week or two, it was a very short amount of time, but he claims that the hamster went missing. So then the mom said, oh, okay, I'll just get you another hamster. It must have escaped its cage. You know, hamsters are rodents. So she gets him a second hamster. And within the week, she sees Liam outside as a 7-year-old. He's 7 years old. She sees him outside in the backyard digging a hole. And when she goes out there, she sees the second hamster dead, but just super skinny. You can see its bones. He starved that hamster to death. He watched it starve in his cage. And so she thinks that that's what happened to the first hamster, even though he denied it. He said it ran away. So just know, if you have a trigger for that, at 45% in, there's a flashback scene of Liam starving hamsters. Madison is getting interviewed by the detectives. Madison is Olivia's friend, the one that didn't want her going out with Liam at all. She's getting interviewed and she just keeps saying, Liam is crazy, Liam is crazy. And they said, okay, so why do you think Liam had something to do with Olivia's disappearance? And she just says, because he's crazy. Crazy people don't need a reason to do crazy things, right? I mean, she's not wrong. I know people, they'll look for a motive. Sometimes people don't have a motive. They're just crazy and they just woke up and felt like doing it. That was their motive. Their brain said, let's do it. And so they did it. I hate Liam. So there are a squad of officers in Erica and Jason's living room. And this is during the school day. Liam and Hannah are at school. All of these police officers are in the home living room. And then Erica gets a phone call and it's the school. And she says, I'm so sorry, but can I take this? It's the school calling where Liam and Hannah go or where they attend. And one of the detectives just says, yes, that's fine, proceed. So she answers the call. It's the principal. And she says, I need you to come up here right now. There's been an incident with Liam. Something happened with Liam when he was in the 8th grade. He's in 11th grade now. So this happened 3 years ago. But something happened with his 8th grade teacher, and it has been brought up a couple of times, maybe 3 times now. And we still don't know what happened. We just know there was an incident with Liam and Mr. Young, the English teacher. Oh, what is it? That's the only thing that's frustrating about this book is that Frida McFadden will keep hinting at things and then not telling you, or you find out, but you find out 15 chapters later after it has been brought up so many times. And that is the only thing that I keep getting frustrated with. What happened? What happened 3 years ago when he was 13? I have read so much more of this book since I last updated y'all. And there have been 3 more instances of animal/insect abuse or torture, maybe 4 if you count an ant. It all counts for me. It makes me feel so terrible. And I don't remember when the ant thing happened. I think the ant thing happened when he was 4 years old. He was little. He was at the park with his mom. She kept seeing him, I don't know, he was on the sidewalk just acting weird. And so she walked over and said, Liam, what are you doing? And he had an ant trapped, and I guess he had some sticks in a shape of a square, and there was an ant in there that kept going in circles and couldn't get out. So then he'd move one of the sticks so that the ant could get out, and then he would create another enclosure. And he just said something like, Mommy, I'm not letting the ant get out. He keeps thinking he's going to be free, but I'm not going to let him be free. Okay, you little psychopath, at the age of 4. So then in the 4th grade, there was a roly-poly farm that was in the teacher's class. And Liam convinced Tyler, remember Tyler, because they've known each other since grade school, even though they hate each other now, or Tyler really hates Liam. But Liam convinced Tyler that they should drop the roly-poly farm on the ground, just spill it, break it, everything, and then stomp on and jump on all the roly-polies and kill them. Okay, so it's 4 years old, 4th grade. What's the next one? 6th grade. In the 6th grade, what was the one in the 6th grade? Oh, in the 6th grade, Liam went over to Tyler's house, and Liam walked in, and he had a little container with little breathing holes in it, and there was a chipmunk in it that was on its way to dying. And Liam wanted to bury it. It was still alive. And then last school year, when Liam was in the 10th grade, remember when, I don't remember when I told y'all this because I've read so much, but at one point, Liam and Tyler are getting into it in the diner. Tyler grabbed Liam's shoulder, Liam tripped him, and then Tyler called him a psychopath, and then Liam said, you better watch your back. I know where your mom goes to yoga. I know your dad parks his car in the driveway instead of the garage. I know which bedroom window is your sister's bedroom. And didn't you just get a cat? The part about the cat. So no one could prove it, that it was Liam but obviously it was, which is why Tyler's face paled when Liam mentioned that, because right now they're in 11th grade and Liam mentions it recently at the diner while they're in 11th grade. But last year in the 10th grade is when it happened. There was a stray cat in the neighborhood, and the sister, who's Tyler's sister, Emma, we've barely seen her. Emma kept feeding this stray cat, and so it kept showing up every day at their house on their porch. Well, then Tyler comes home one day from school, and the cat is in his bedroom on his bed. And he's thinking, oh my gosh, did my sister adopt this cat? Did she bring this cat inside of our house? Why is it in my bedroom? Well, then he starts walking closer to the cat because it's not moving. And he goes to touch the cat and then pick it up. And all of the cat's insides fell out onto his bed. The cat was slit down the middle. And no one could prove that it was Liam. No one really knew if it was him or not. But that's when Tyler was really starting to suspect Liam is a psychopath, a crazy person. And then now in 11th grade at the diner, Liam mentioned that. And didn't you just get a cat? So again, there were no trigger warnings for this book. There was nothing at the beginning. And it's so frustrating. I'm such an advocate for that. I don't know why authors, I don't need to go and do research on your book. Just put it at the beginning of the book. Most people skip the beginning. So even if there's spoilers, I mean, you could even say, hey, on the next page is a couple of spoilers, but here's some more triggers. If you don't want to see it, just skip ahead. So yeah, there's lots of animal abuse in this book. Just FYI. 8th grade is getting brought up again. What happened in the 8th grade between Liam and his English teacher? Just tell us, tell the reader. Erica and Liam are in the car. Hannah is at the house. And everyone keeps calling the house and, giving death threats to Liam, death threats to the family, saying that they wish Hannah would go missing because Olivia is still missing, and everyone, the whole town thinks that Liam did it. And Erica is with Liam in the car. They're driving home. They get home, and Erica immediately runs to Hannah's bedroom because she just wants to make sure that her daughter is there and that she's safe, because even their home is not a safe place. People are throwing stuff like rocks through their windows. They're spray painting their front door. All these things are happening. And Hannah's fine. Hannah's in her bedroom. And then Erica starts thinking, why would I even be worried about my daughter going missing when the monster behind all of this was with me in the car? Can you imagine having a son that you believe with your whole heart is guilty of this heinous crime, and now you're worried about your other child being hurt? I can't imagine what Erica's going through. Oh, and then also the spouse, Jason, he's so oblivious. He just thinks there's nothing wrong. Liam would never do this. The attorney's gonna fix everything with his magic wand. I'm at the 80% mark. And I know at some point I told y'all that a bomb had been dropped. There's some personal stuff going on with Erica. And she's trying to figure all this out on her own. And I don't know, sometimes you need a support group. Oh, hi, baby. That's my little girl. That's Minnie Cooper. Oh, she's okay. Can y'all hear her? She's rubbing up against my phone. Hi, Angel. Okay, I'm recording. Okay. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, bye. Okay, that's my guest bedroom. That's behind me. Can you see my clothes drying on the drying rack? Erica's being dumb. I wouldn't say what she's doing is reckless. What she's doing is dangerous. And of course, Jason's at work right now, and I don't know where Hannah is. Hannah at school? I don't even know. But Erica, she's doing something dumb. I gotta make some tea. I'm in my kitchen to make some hot tea. And of course, there's no signal. So she can't use her phone. She can't call 911 like she wants to. Why is that? Just every thriller book is like that. Oh my God, there's no signal. I can't call 911. I have to wait until I get bars, even though I should have known that with my common sense, because I'm literally driving into the middle of nowhere. I have another animal abuse story. Also, I try not to get that light on camera, but again, I use the back facing camera on my iPhone, so I don't know what y'all can see, but it looks like it's blinking a lot in the videos. It's not. It doesn't blink in person. It blinks on video, whatever. And then if y'all hear the trickling water sound, that I have a water fountain for the cats in here. So there's another instance of animal abuse, not by Liam, by somebody else. This person smothered a cat with their pillow, and it was fun for them. They liked that the cat was struggling and that they had power over the cat, and they liked it when the cat went limp and stopped moving. I hate all this. So again, if y'all have animal triggers, I mean, these scenes, they're not long. They're a paragraph or two when you're reading them, but just know that there's so many of them. There are so many of these types of scenes. I just finished The Perfect Son by Frida McFadden. I've got my Kindle here on my my Kindle holder. I gave it 4 stars. So it's really good. The book is really good. I feel like it's more of a horror thriller, but that's also just me being a baby and sensitive about certain things. Lots of animal triggers in here, and then I don't want to spoil anything. What can I say? Okay, I'll just say that when Olivia is missing, when she gets literally thrown into the area where she is, her ankle is broken. And with every scene, when you get to Olivia's point of view, her ankle is just getting worse and worse. And I did not need to read about those. It's broken, it's infected, it's all the colors, it's swollen, it's huge. She can't stand on it. She tries to stand on it because she's trying to escape. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the ankle and then all the animals, so I gave it 4 stars. It was still really good. It's a really good book, and it's very fast paced. I read it very quickly, and I enjoyed it. I just could have enjoyed it more if it didn't have all of that. And honestly, if there had been trigger warnings at the beginning, I probably wouldn't have read this book. I didn't need to read about all the instances with the animals, but I told you about all the animals, so read it if y'all like. I mean, it was good. 4 stars, but thank y'all for coming along on this journey with me, and I will see y'all in the next reading vlog. Bye.